Why, hello, welcome to Tuesday's Capstone. So today you do need your notebook. So the first thing, and I promise for telling you yesterday and you didn't, I'm sorry, is you go to Classroom, click on Classwork, then down here at Topics, you click on Capstone Notebook. Then scroll down and open your notebook, okay? And I would open to where you did the test drive for the topic you're keeping. All right, so I'm going to scroll down to where it says, okay, so I have my test drive open. Now the next thing I need to do is open my Padlet. Remember, if you bookmarked your Padlet, beautiful. If you didn't, you need to go through the MAMK site and not the Padlet.com. Because if you go through Padlet.com, it will not be your Mamaroneck Padlet. So you just go to you go to the website, you go to student, not to library though, just elementary. You let that load for a second. And then down here to Padlet, okay? And it should go right to your Padlet. So then you're going to open the one you just made called Capstone Research, right? Okay. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. We are going to pick 6 to 8 sources, okay? And a source means like an article, a video, or a book, right? A source is just where information comes from. And information can come from a video, article, or book. So we're going to pick 6 to 8. At least 3 articles / books, okay? So if you pick 8 sources, 5 of them can be videos. That's great. But try to pick 3 articles / books. Here's a big deal. Only pick sources that you are interested in. Don't just pick every source you find. You guys found like 10, 15, sometimes 20 sources. So you're going to look through them and pick the ones you want to read, the ones you want to watch, that you think are interesting and will teach you about something about your topic you want to know. Okay, so that's key. This has to be something you want to watch and read. And that's why we test drove, to make sure there were a lot of sources. And then finally, you're going to post the sources on your Padlet. All right, so I'm going to walk you through how to do this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look back at my test drive to remember. Now, I told myself that there were articles on Explora, right? And I know they're articles, and I think that would be good for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Explora through the MAMK website, and I'm going to look at the articles and see if I want to post them on my Padlet. Okay, so I click on the MAS library. In the CMS, I find Explora. And so there were a lot of sources on slavery on Sora, but I only want to do sources that I am interested in, okay? So I'm going to look down. I'm not interested in like an encyclopedia entry. American Anti-Slavery Society, might be interested in that. Ooh, this is one I'm interested in, from Junior Scholastic, 6 Truths About Slavery. The article discovers slavery history of the U.S. and mentions that 400 years ago, brutal system of forced labor helped fuel the growth of the U.S. into one of the wealthiest nations. That's what I want. And if you click on PDF, it's going to give you the pictures. If you click on HTML, it just gives you the text. I like the pictures, so I'm going to click on that. Okay. So wait for it to load. Yeah, this is the jackpot, people. Oof. This is going to be an article. Oh, man. This is a big article. Holy bananas. Guys, this is going to be good for 2-3 days. Woo! Okay. So what I do is I go to the address bar up here, I click in it, I make it all blue, and I Control-C it. Oops. Again. Control-C. Then I go to my Padlet, okay? And this is an article, so I hit the plus, and then I might write Junior Scholastic article just so I remember. And I go to the paperclip and I Control-V paste, and it's going to link it in there. Now, when it links it in there, I want you to notice something. If it's from a website that had a password, it's not going to show you the picture, unfortunately. Okay? It doesn't show you the picture because the website has a password. But if you click on it, you'll see that it will go to the article here, and I guess we would just have to click download PDF. All right, but either way, it will give you a link to get to the article. All right, it doesn't look as nice as some other websites. Okay, so then I have one source in here, right? I need 6 to 8. So I go back to my test drive and I see what else I had. News LA, TrueFlix, Capstone Interactive, BrainPop. I could put a BrainPop video in. I could put a Discovery Ed video in, whatever I want. Okay, so I came to BrainPop through the Mamaroneck Library website so that I'm logged in, and I found this 5-minute movie on slavery. It's so cool. Remember that with BrainPop, you can look at the transcript so you can read what they're saying. Also, they have related reading, so if you want other articles, so this is a great source. So I click here, I Control copy it, I go back to my Padlet, and I'm going to add this under video here. Okay. And it puts a link here. You can see that it's BrainPop, right? If I click on it, it takes me to that video. All right, so it's a great way to save the things we want to read. Now I go back to my test drive. Now I'm going to be coming back to this test drive for weeks because clearly you're going to have to do more than just 6 sources. But we're starting with 6, right? So I can look at any of these library resources. Maybe I want to check out some of my things from here. Ooh, I know what. I want to get one of the things from Great Big Story. Oh, snap. Snap, 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 snap. So I go to Great Big Story. Okay. And I said there was one. I didn't put the link. If you're one of the people that did put the links, you're in luck today, aren't you? Okay. So then you go to search. You wait for it to load. Okay, so once it's loaded, you type in your topic. Usually 1 or 2 words is best for a successful search. Okay, enter. Oh yeah, remember this, guys? Oh man. So Finding Freedom in the Swamp looks like it'd be good for me. The Great Escape that made one slave an American hero. I think both those would be good. So I click on the video. I wait for it to load. I can check the description to make sure it's what I want. Yeah, it's about runaway slaves and stuff. Okay, so I click copy. And when I use this source, I should also use that text down there, right? I think that's a good idea. Oh, that's going to be such a good video for me. Then I go to Padlet. I'm going to add that to video. Okay, so never get anything where I want it. Hit the paperclip, Control V, save it in. Wait for it to load. Since this website doesn't have a password, it should give me a nice thumbnail. Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect. So this is what you're doing today. All right, you're taking time to look through your sources and get 6 to 8 things that you want to read. I'm thinking of giving you 2 days to do this. So by giving you 2 days, that means you don't have to rush. You can actually watch my whole video, and you can take your time to make sure they're sources you want. So I'm being very realistic here. I think today, if you watch the video and get 3 sources in, that's a good start. And then on Wednesday, you'll get another 3 to 5 in, and you'll be done. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 days to do this, but that means I expect it to be done well. All right, we've been moving very slow in Capstone. The key for this is to make sure you do every little step with me, because each day has been just a small thing. But if you skip any days, then the steps become larger and harder. So do the baby steps with me, and the project will be much easier. Okay, good luck.